Hello all, welcome to a video review of these Intellivision TV games. Now, an important thing to understand about the Intellivision was it was one of the original competitors to Atari. And it had a keypad with 4 additional buttons and a disc for aiming. So, as you can only imagine, these games are going to have control problems. But the real point of doing this is because I wanted to get a video out by 4th of July inside of the United States that celebrates our independence. And this game came from my mom's boyfriend, so I'm not going to name any names or anything like that, but, well, let's get to some games. Alright, so to start this off, I only picked a few of the games since most of them are either A, uncontrollable or something like that. So we start off with Astro Smash here. It is well, it's a shooter. Pretty good one at that. You know, one of the most important things to realize for the Intellivision was it was an Atari 2600 competitor from that era, so the graphics are not always going to be the best, nor is the sound. But once again, the controls on these games are just outrageous. There is really no reason why the makers of this TV game didn't use the pad. So here we have beach volleyball. This is one of the sports games. Now, sports games have the most control problems. It's almost impossible to find out exactly where and what buttons do what. So as you can see, I really suck at this one because I just can't figure out the controls. And then of course I can't time things right here. You know, again, the sound is very basic, but you know that's generic. It was only inside of mono sound, so of course things only come out of one speaker that way, and the sound is bound to fall off at some point. So excuse the inconsistent sounds with the shots and stuff like that. So now we're on the Crown of Mazes, I think. At least I think that's the name. This is essentially a Dungeons and Dragons type game. Really appeals to those kind of players. And again, there practically is no replay value inside of this, but I gave it some points just because you have the ability to save high scores. Now we're on a Deadly Discs. This is another shooter style game. You know, it's relatively fun, but you have to deal with the overall challenge. Yeah, here you got your disc, and you go through, and you destroy everybody. And you end up getting somebody when you get to when they just come out, and you get a point. Now we're on the Frog Ball. This is essentially a clone of Frogs and Fries for the Atari. And now we're on to a Space Invader style game, Space Armada. Pretty good clone. I found this one to be one of the most enjoyable games on the console, but So on to some ratings, just for kicks. Graphics, I give it a 3 out of 5 because it's excusable because it's an Atari 2600 era console. Gameplay, a 2.5 out of 5 because controls are awful with this because it was originally designed for a keypad. Replay value, 2.5 out of 5. Overall, 2.5 out of 5. And really, audio 2.5 out of 5. Overall, 2 out of 5. It's not that bad of a console. This video was produced by me on July 7th, 2014. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like this episode. Thank you.